This has been a crazy week, so I wanted to jump on here really quick while I've got a minute and just let you know a couple of things real fast. I am actually on my way to a funeral. Art's best friend, and I apologize for this camera angle. I meant to bring my clip-on full phone holder, and I didn't, but in the Jeep there's space there to set it. So anyway, Art's best friend passed away this week. I am dog sitting for my parents while they're out of town, and while they've been gone, my AC broke. Then we had all those power outages from the windstorms, and then right after all of that, Art's best friend passed away. And before any of that started, Rocky, our dog, got really sick, and Elijah had to take him to the vet about 2 weeks ago, and he's gonna need a surgery that's gonna be about $1,000, and I do not have that kind of money right now. So I had asked if there was any way that we could get around him having to have the surgery, and they said we could try just antibiotics and pain meds for the time being to see if that helped. But it did help, and then when he ran out of medicine, he's miserable again. And I haven't been home this week because I'm at my parents' house dog sitting their dog. So Elijah called me yesterday to let me know that Rocky's in bad shape again. So I still need to get the AC fixed because we've got some hot temps coming up soon, and Rocky needs a surgery now. I desperately need new contacts. I've been saying that for over a year now, and I've been wearing the same pair of contacts the whole time. And these are dailies, and I've been wearing the same pair for 2 years now. So anyway, everything's starting to catch up to me, and it's getting a little stressful. But when one door closes, another opens, right? God always makes a way. And the bright lining in the middle of all this chaos this week is that we did finally hit 500 subscribers. So that means that we can start implementing some of the mid-level monetization things, right? So like we can't make money off of YouTube ads yet until we reach 1,000 subscribers. But, and let me explain, the reason why I cannot go get another full-time job yet is because where our homestead is a 90-minute drive to where I currently live. And so I don't want to go get a job close by where I currently live and then have to have this long commute once I moved out to the homestead. And I don't want to get a job out there and have to drive that drive every single day. So we're trying to hold off on me going back to work full time until I actually get moved out there. And so I have depleted my savings. It's really starting to stress me out, and then all these other issues are happening, and we're working. I mean, we put our life savings into buying the homestead, so we're kind of like, we have no money to actually do any of the renovations until I go back to work. But I can't go back to work until I get moved out there. So anyway, I know God has a plan, and it's all going to work out. But the reason why I wanted to update everybody on this is because I do come from the chamber world. I worked at the Chamber of Commerce for a long time, and I love everything about memberships, and that's just the world that I am from. So I have been excited to actually implement memberships at some point and do different benefits for some of our most loyal viewers. So I'm wondering if you were going to pay for a membership, not just for me, but from any YouTube channel, or if you do pay for memberships from any YouTube channels, like what type of benefits are worth it to you? Like what, or if you never have done that, what type of monthly benefit would you be willing to pay for? That would really help me in figuring that out. And I know being able to do the memberships is going to help us get to the point that we can get at least part of the house livable, so that I can get moved out there and we can sell my current house. There's just so many, we're in that middle stage and it's very uncomfortable and very stressful, but I know God has a plan and I trust that. And every time I start to think, you know what, I'm just going to have to go get a full-time job. Every time I think that, God shows me, nope, I told you to be still. And so I really feel like He's told me to wait. And I don't like that at all, because I feel like that makes Art feel like all the pressure is on him. And I do not like that whatsoever. So anyway, I don't want to be one of those people that's just talking about money. I don't like that aspect whatsoever. And even talking about memberships kind of freaks me out, because I don't want it to seem like it's about the money, because it's not. But at this point, it's like our only option to get ourselves to the point where we can make some progress, either at the house or selling the old house, or getting me out there so that I can go back to work or something. Like, we're just kind of in this middle stage and it's very uncomfortable. So anyway, if you could just say a prayer for us, that I would super appreciate. But also let me know what you think about memberships and what type of benefits you think would be good benefits. Even if you're not the type that would ever pay for a membership, tell me what you think would be good benefits for somebody. Okay, thank you guys so much. I so appreciate you. Thank you for getting us to 500. I mean, it's been 3.5 years now, and it felt like it took forever just to get to the 500. But I know we've made some loyal friends through that journey. So I thank you guys. I'm so thankful, and I promise you, our content is going to keep getting better and better. I'm really truly working hard to make that happen.
Vehicle ahead.
Okay, I know this camera angle is kind of funky, guys. I'm so sorry. This is the best that I can do, and I don't have time to record otherwise. So I got out of the funeral. That was heart-wrenching. Afterward,
In a quarter mile, use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto North Main Street.
Afterward, I ran over to a store called Okie Mart here in Muskogee. They have a lot of building supplies and things like that. Really
At
great.
the light, use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto North Main Street.
At really great discounted prices. So I love going in there and getting an idea of things. And I found out some cabinets that they have there. I always thought that they just had the one cabinet, like a display model. I didn't realize that they actually special order in the entire cabinet system and whatever you want. So I got a price list while I was there today, and I'm super excited because I'm heading out to the property now. And now that I have a price list, I can actually start kind of trying to figure out where I'm going to put things. And I want to walk you guys through that while I'm there, because before I even went to Okie Mart today, I came up with 3 different options of things that we could change that I think Art might like better, with some ideas that we've been talking about and playing around with. Well, after the funeral and just, feeling like life is so short, and I don't want to waste a moment.
Continue on North Main Street for 4 miles.
Of the time that we have left living separate from Art, little emotional today, but like, it took us so long in our lives to find each other. And I feel like every minute we have left is so precious. We don't know how much longer we have left in our lives. That's why this is our second mile, right? I'm just so thankful to have him in my life. I don't want to miss a minute with him. I'm just ready to move forward and have our together place. I just want to go get married. I don't want to have a wedding because that's just money that we don't have. So I don't want to spend any money because I want to put everything that we have toward our dreams of building this homestead for our kids and our grandkids, right? So we've we've put our entire life savings into this place, and we can't move into it until we get it livable. And we don't have the money to get it livable right now. So while I was in Okimart, I was looking around and started talking myself down on a lot of things that I was hoping to get to. We do everything on a budget anyway, but we were going to try to make this nice, but on a budget, right? Well, like, we were going to tile the shower and make a nice walk-in shower, but um, just the labor that is involved in that. I mean, I know it can be done in a weekend, but there's so many other things that also have to be done, and it's just expensive for all of it, right? So, I actually they have the walk-in shower inserts, and it looked like they were the exact size that we need. So I started talking myself out of a tiled shower and just doing the acrylic walk-in. And I know that eventually we're going to hate that, but it was only $400. So I just kind of feel like we could go ahead and do that, and then, change it out later after we actually have some money. But, I can't go back to work full time until I live here. So it's kind of been our hiccup. I am heading out there now, and I cannot wait to take some measurements and see, kind of put the measurements to the numbers that I found today and see what I can do. So, it was funny because while I was in there, I almost texted Art and said, if I just had $5,000, I could get this house livable. I mean, it wouldn't be pretty. Sorry, this camera's going crazy today. It would not be pretty. It would be very basic, but it would be livable. I feel like I could get the house livable for $5,000. But right now, when we've spent everything that we've got, it's just $5,000 might as well be $1,000,000 right now. Um, so anyway, I was thinking that, but I didn't say it to him, and as I was sending him pictures of the different things and telling him how I was thinking that we could cut money here and cut money, save money on this and save money on that by rethinking what we were going to do. Then he texted me and he said, man, if we just had $5,000, we could have a heyday in there. And I was like, that is exactly what I was thinking. So funny. We're always on the exact same wavelength on that kind of thing. I am heading to the property. So as soon as I get there, I will show you guys the ideas that I've got. And God will make a way. I know that. I do know that. So I will see you guys in just a little bit. I am going to turn my worship music on for the rest of my 30-minute drive and just spend some time with my best friend, Jesus. I love you guys.